List of medicines banned in the United States. In the United States, the Food and Drug Administration, FDA, is in charge of regulating the safety and efficacy of pharmaceuticals. The FDA has the authority to prohibit a drug if it determines that it is harmful or ineffective. Which medications are prohibited in the United States? Some of the medicines that are prohibited, banned in the United States are as follows. Thalidomide. Thalidomide was a sedative that was used to treat morning sickness in the 1950s and 1960s. However, it was shown to cause serious birth abnormalities such as phocomelia, limbs missing. Most nations currently prohibit the use of thalidomide. Diethylstilbestrol, DS. DS was a synthetic estrogen that was provided to pregnant women to prevent miscarriage from the 1940s through the 1970s. It was eventually discovered, however, that it caused cancer in the daughters of mothers who use DES. DS is presently prohibited in the United States. Baycol Cerivastatin. Baycol was a cholesterol-lowering medicine that was taken off the market in 2001 because it was connected to many deaths. Rofecoxib, Vioxx. Vioxx, a pain medication, was taken off the market in 2004 when it was linked to an increased risk of heart attack and stroke. Fenfluramine, Pondimin, and Dexfenfluramine, Redux. Fenfluramine and Dexfenfluramine were weight reduction medicines that were pulled off the market in 1997 because they were related to pulmonary hypertension, an uncommon but dangerous adverse effect. Acetaminophen. With codeine, this combo treatment relieves pain and suppresses coughing. It is no longer accessible in the United States because it has been related to liver damage. Lomotil, diphenoxylate. This anti-diarrhea drug is no longer accessible in the United States due to the risk of significant cardiac issues. What drugs are banned by the FDA? Aside from the medications mentioned above, the FDA has also prohibited a number of additional drugs, including anabolic steroids. These are used to increase muscular mass, but they can have major adverse effects such as liver damage, cardiac difficulties, and psychological disorders. Beta blockers. These are used to treat high blood pressure and heart problems, but they can have dangerous adverse effects such as low blood sugar, sluggish heart rhythm, and depression. Caffeine. This stimulant is present in many over-the-counter medications, but it can induce anxiety, sleeplessness, and headaches. Diuretics are used to treat high blood pressure and fluid retention, but they can induce dehydration, muscular cramps, and electrolyte abnormalities. Narcotics. These are extremely addictive pain medicines that can have dangerous negative effects, including overdose and death. Can I carry medication into the United States? Medicine importation into the United States is subject to stringent FDA rules. In general, you can bring in a restricted amount of prescription or over-the-counter medicine for personal use. However, you should check with the FDA before bringing any medications into the country, since some are restricted. Is paracetamol illegal in the United States? No, paracetamol, Acetaminophen, is not illegal in the United States. It is a popular OTC pain reliever and fever reducer. However, it is important to take paracetamol cautiously and in accordance with the label guidelines. Is aspirin illegal in the United States? Aspirin is not illegal in the United States. It is a popular OTC pain reliever and fever reducer. However, it is important to use aspirin cautiously and in accordance with the label guidelines. Is ibuprofen illegal in the United States? Ibuprofen is not illegal in the United States. It is a popular OTC pain reliever and fever reducer. However, it is essential to take ibuprofen responsibly and in accordance with the guidelines on the label. Is Crocin illegal in the United States? Paracetamol is marketed under the brand name Crocin. In the United States, it is not illegal. However, it is important to use Crocin cautiously and in accordance with the label guidelines.